Why I am not receiving more calls from software companies after having employment gap or career gap more than 3 years or 4 years or 5 years or above 6 years career gap? What is the reason I am not getting calls from software companies? Is really HR people or technical recruiters will shortlist profiles who have career gap or employment gap? These type of questions rise, who have employment gap or career gap more than 3 years or above 4 or above 6 years of career gap in their career history. I will tell you few tips to shortlist your profiles even though you have career gap or employment gap in your career history. So this is Lakshman. Welcome back to another video. So if you have visited our YouTube channel for the first time, then don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also don't forget to share to your friends also, because I used to upload great content videos regularly. Now let us come back to the main topic. Why I am not receiving more calls from software companies after having career gap? Is HR people or technical recruiters ignoring my profiles after seeing my resume? Yes, definitely, friends. Whatever you are thinking, that is 100% correct. Because if you mention or if you specify your career gap in the resume or your profile, suppose if you have more than 5 years career gap is there, or 6 years, above 6 years career gap is there, then definitely recruiter, technical recruiter or HR manager definitely think about your career gap, because every company has their terms and conditions. If the employee is more than 3 years career gap or more than 4 years career gap, then they may not shortlist your profile. Then what should I do to shortlist my profile and to schedule my interviews? Friends, try to do these things. First thing is, so if you have reasonable career gap, if you have strong convincible career gap, then please specify or mention whatever the reasonable career gap is there. You have to add those points in your resume, but that reason must be convincible. That reason must be acceptable by the recruiter or company. In case if you don't have reasonable career gap, then don't specify your career gap in the resume. After attend the interviews and after completion of all rounds of interviews, suppose if you are selected for a particular position, then you have to convince your HR manager and company as well. So after clearing all your technical rounds, whenever you are reaching a HR round, that means a final round, there HR definitely will ask you about your career gap. So in that round, you have to convince your HR manager or employee or company. At that time, you have to convince your HR manager or to the company why you have career gap. So if you have any proofs for that career gap, then you can share those proofs as well for your career gap reason. So if you have acceptable reason for your career gap or employment gap, then HR manager or technical recruiters will shortlist your profile and schedule the interviews as well. So once you clear technical rounds and HR manager, then you can get job as well, even though if you have career gap or employment gap. Okay, so that is one version. The second version is, so if you don't have that much acceptable reason is there for your employment gap, then don't specify your gap in the resume. So after clearing all technical rounds and so after clearing all technical rounds, when you reach to the HR round, then you have to convince to the HR. Okay, I have already uploaded one video how to answer we have employment gap or career gap in our YouTube playlist. You just check it out. And at the same time, you must be attend the interviews with the latest skills only, whatever the upgraded skills, most demand skills. With most demand skills only, you have to attend the interviews. Then only you can easily get the software job, even though if you have employment gap or career gap. You must complete your latest technology courses with certifications, then apply for the jobs, and you can easily get the job. So friends, still if you have any doubts, please comment in the comment box. So if you really like this video, don't forget to share to your friends as well. So we'll meet with one more useful content video. Thank you very much.